Welcome back, ladies and gents. Here we are, right back at it. We're going to see what type of technology, if any, we want to throw in. I don't think there's any. Yeah, these are the first tanks that I would build, would be the laser tanks. I think I've mentioned that before. I don't want the grognard. And this low-sat, FCS low-sat is the only anti-tank I would build. I do not want this. And now that we have the this version of the low-sat, I'm going to stick with it. Notice the current version is 52-24. This one's 55 and 28. And it has a 58 stealth rating. This has a 30. So it's definitely a better unit as far as anti-tank units are. I'm not a big fan of anti-tank units, but it definitely is better. And I don't like the individual. I don't like the Skygord Thel because the range is just 3 kilometers is useless to me. There's every plane can at least hit 3 kilometers away, so that's too close. Austria's gone. Germany just took them out. And France is going to follow. Again, I don't know if they're going to be removed from the map or they're going to move their capital to either the Caribbean or the South Pacific. It'd be interesting if they moved to the South Pacific. There they go. France is eliminated. Okay, sorry, Macron. I do find it interesting that you'll see that Germany's allies, NATO, helped destroy France. You had Spanish troops and Italian troops and Belgium, and it just was the way it should work. Well, it can work that way, but again, you're not obligated if the nation declares war. You're only obligated if they're declared war upon. Portable MRI. Healthcare costs -2. Definitely throwing that in there. See how rapidly things are moving now. We're already back up to 355. Once we start raising prices and driving down the GDP, as long as it's going down, that's a good thing for what I'm attempting to accomplish. We're at 6.0 unemployment, and that is very good. War declared, Algeria on Chad. And I realize I may have been saying lower unemployment, but that's not actually what I meant. I hear subs firing at something. It's got to be over here. There it is, right there. Japan surging forces again to where? I can see that probably, well, I don't know, probably where. Oh, right here, okay. They're bringing in more units to Shantou. Ghana declared war on Chad. All right, Norway, I'll take that patrol. Oh, they like me a little bit better now. And Estonia. Yeah, I'm going to give you rubber. Yeah, rubber. I realize they don't have anywhere else to get rubber from. 32 unused units. Yep, we know that. Okay, I'm going to deactivate. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to just deactivate all the aircraft fabs. Don't need them right now. And this will also increase unemployment. And I don't think I need... Yeah, we can drop that out because 70 is going to be enough. We've got enough FARP. I don't really like to use the... All right, we're going to make 14 tracers. and 14 mobile radar. That'll give us 30. Is there anything else that I want to fill the last 4 slots with? I'll just throw 4 more Bradleys in there. We definitely want to throw in... I don't think I've gotten anything significant. Oh, the Michigan. Yeah, we'll throw in Michigan. All 4 slots with repeatable builds, because Michigan is the in-game battleship for me. There's nothing ever going to be better than it as far as battleships, because in the real world, battleships are obsolete. We don't use them anymore. Air power. Ever since World War II, air power has really taken over. Venezuela declared on Brazil. Well, that's interesting. Huh. It was inevitable, but it's still interesting. And sadly, I want Brazil to win this. But the problem is, Brazil's going to be out in the boonies with not a whole lot of supply. Now, there's not a lot of supply for Venezuela, what used to be formerly Colombia either over here, but we'll see how this all plays out. I think it's going to wind up with a lot of troops just sitting out here out of supply. There's the Dunham, and Kazakhstan was just eliminated by Russia. Well, Russia's on the move. Let's see if that helps them in their war against China, though, because that brings a lot more regional border with China. You know, I'm gonna throw the Eagle in here just because we have the slots open. Advanced Tank Designs, which is 142 days away. Let's look at this. 8,700 at 120. The Ferret is going to be long range and a long view distance, but it's only 35 as far as visibility or stealthiness. All right, the Rhode Island will replace the North Dakota, so we can drop the North Dakota out. I doubt I will build boomers, but if I do, I definitely don't want that one since I've got a better one. I'm going to go ahead and build this just to have something in there. We'll leave the rest. All right, there's Chad. 6.0 and 1.7 inflation. Who did these go to? Germany, yeah. But they got scrunched. Looks like France was still at war with the island here, so they got part of it. Which means, is it only a matter of time before Germany declares war on them? Electro-thermal chem guns. These are the ones I was talking about that are the extremely long range advanced artillery. That I very seldom use. Venezuela on Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know how that's going to play out because of the water. They got to cross water to get there. Oh, I guess that's how it's going to play out. All right, Australia. You want to sell me timber? You give me 13, request 19? Nope. I'm going to reject because that's not good. Slovenia, 66. Okay, you can't get rubber anywhere else. Costa Rica, 94, 183. No, you hate me. Philippines, Russia signed ceasefire. Well, that's good. Ghana has declared war on Algeria. Wow. I think they might be able to hold here. That's a whole lot of concentrated garrison forces in a small area. And that's difficult for the AI. Belgium, I'll give you rubber. Polymer weeks. Enhance human genetics. 28.8. We're holding steady. Still making profit. We'll be able to pay another bond here shortly. Indonesia declared war on Uzbekistan. Again, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I think Trinidad's going to hold. The AI is just not very good at amphibious assaults. It has to be absolutely overwhelming forces in order for it to work. Venezuela has a lot of their forces landlocked right now. 12 and 19. Nope. We don't need timber, do we? No. So I'm going to reject. Australia, you got to do better. Venezuela declared war on Peru. Well, I don't know how they're going to get to Peru. I don't see anything happening there. I think Venezuela is just on a war rampage. Romania. Yeah, I'll give you... No. Yeah, why not? I've got the money now. Notice the decrease in expensive research queues or technology also helps us make money. All right, we're going to pay off another bond right here. Down to 503. Now 440. So we're more. We started, I think, at 954. We're now down to 440. So we 500 million a day, 550 million a day we've saved. Quantum cryptography. There's a whole lot of. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to be able to throw in some of these expensive techs for medical. Ghana, Burkina Faso. They won't last long. I think South Africa's getting bogged down in the desert here, though. Be interesting if they declare war on Libya. Basic laser weaponry. Very good indeed. That gives us laser rifles and artillery defense. We want both of those. Rubber, petroleum, and rubber. Yeah, Romania is starting to like us a little better now, even though they hated us initially. 34 unused army units. That's true, and I think I've got enough army units. Now we can start the Dunhams, and we're just going to fill it full of Dunhams, all 34 slots. Now that means for our Bradleys, very shortly we'll be able to either scrap them or start selling them to other countries if I still want to generate income. Because the Bradley, as you know, is our starting unit. It's not the best unit. It's going to be the best unit for a lot of nations, though. That's a fact. Let's look at how many people are in debt. We're down to 4. I think we was at 7 when we started. A lot of nations are in debt. Look at that. Practically everybody. Let's get rid of colonies. Yeah, there's only basically one page of people that are not in debt. I don't know how these debts are never going to be paid. In the real world, either. They're never going to be repaid. Who can declare war on us? It looks like Turkmenistan. That's interesting. A lot of people can declare war on us. Almost everybody. All right, and we only have China is really the only one we have 100%. But I did notice Brazil or Venezuela is right there. 97%. So I could declare war on Venezuela, but again, I'm not declaring war. I'm only defending myself if attacked. My goal here is to modernize the nation and pay down the debt. South Africa on Ghana. Well, that was inevitable because they got this long border right here. And there's no doubt South Africa's going to win that eventually. I'm not sure. Advanced military designs too. That's another good one we were waiting on. We want upgraded infantry and APSKE. Now, I don't really use the airborne laser. I'm going to research it. And I think that's going to be it. All right, now here we opened up some new tanks. 5780, 6182, and 4070. So this one is the worst of the lot. This is high. This is high at 5780 and 12, 6182. So we're definitely going to keep the Kemet, even though that's not the one I'm going to wind up building. I think it's the MCS 2020 or something. I don't remember the name of it right now. But it's the in-game tank I build. This is just basically a stalemate. It's never getting anywhere. Venezuela declared on Chile. It looks like Kurdistan is kind of faltered. I don't know what Turkey's going to do. I wish I'd hurry up and finish making Bannerlord, though. All right. Belgium, yes, I'll give you the rubber. And Germany, I'll give you the rubber. Ceasefire between Russia and Malaysia. Commercial tech systems. We're going to go with both of these. China declared war on Brunei. Well, I don't know that that's ever going to go anywhere. Brunei is right here. I don't see how China, with all the problems they've got in the ocean out here, they're never going to be able to reach Brunei. But Malaysia and the Philippines are at war? Yep. Microwave defense weapons. Again, we like that. We want the microwave defense upgrades. Notice it says hard target defense up 15%. That's good. Japan cycling troops out of China again. Taking out some to repair and bringing new forces in. Although they're not really getting anywhere. Taiwanese Air Force. We used to have Taiwan Air Force here for training purposes at Holloman Air Force Base. They were here before the Germans. I worked with the Taiwanese a lot when I was in the Philippines, Clark Air Base. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill the capital slot, just because I can. Germany and their rubber. Wait, you were offering me 5? I wasn't even looking at the price. 458 1.24 million and only requesting 70. Auto accept. Germany's filling flush with money after absorbing France. What is your debt? 2 trillion. All right, Australia, did you do better? Nope, 1319. That's still not good enough. And for whatever reason, you still dislike it. Venezuela on Uruguay. Venezuela's, I don't think they're going to be able to take out Brazil, so they're not going to get down to Uruguay. Okay. Rubber, Belgium, okay. I don't know why Australia hates me. Imagine it's got something to do with some technology I've researched. Germany did get these holdings here in the South Pacific. Yeah, I'm going to buy that petroleum from you, Norway, just to help you out. I'm not in such dire financial situation any longer. We're doing good. We've still got a positive income, and that's even before you take into consideration our daily sales. 2,484 million in industry goods and 2,192 in military goods. Mexico on Belize. That's interesting. Belize is friendly, but I can't declare war. Mexico hates me. I can only defend myself. Well, now Belize is part of... Originally, Belize was part of the U.K. U.K. used to own Belize. And which is not surprising because territory-wise, the largest empire in the history of the world has been the British Empire. A lot of people think it was the Mongols or the Romans, but it's the British Empire. Clean coal and industrial retrofit. I mean, like I said, they used to own us, the U.S. All right, we got that. That's going to lower. I think that's going to be about it. We'll throw these particle accelerators in there because that takes us to ion. Or ion. Unused naval units. Okay, we've got one of those. I still don't have any. I'm going to throw in another Michigan. Because I really only want about 14 to 17 Michigans. Germany's got a lot of forces out. They're going to... Poland declared war... Oh, well. Why? Why? Poland, why? I will admit to being... I don't know why they're... I just don't think they can get there. Advanced metal school. I'm baffled sometimes. Theoretically, they can get to the med, but I don't know that they're going to be able to. We're going to throw this in energy conservation. Population timber use minus 15 and petrol use minus 5. Mexico's really got their forces out now. Look at them. By the way, let's look at our satellite coach. 100% with 10 for communications and 100% for 10 for reconnaissance. They've now spread out enough over the globe that we've got that 100% coverage. A lot of people look at that when you put 10 up there and it might only be 80% and they'll just keep building. You don't have to. Just give it a moment. Let them satellites spread out. No sense in spending the money on them. Advanced tank designs. All right, now we're going to get somewhere. That chameleon armor. Russia declared war on Tajikistan. Negative inflation and 7 unemployment. That's what's lowering their cost. We'll give you the rubber you need. We're going to pay another bond off right now. We're on a roll. What is that, the third one just this 30-minute episode? I think. We're down to 3.9. Still the number 2 in the world in debt. Oh, our GDP is going up again. We don't want that. Which means we're going to have another round of price increases. We're going to go to 40% on all the stuff that they use. Across the board. Which has it does two things. It helps lower my GDP, and it helps increase the product that we have for sale on the world market. Because the less we're using of our product, the more we can put out on the world market. Bolivia. Okay. I don't know why China would declare war on Bolivia. Advanced cardiovascular care. That's good. Efficiency. Law enforcement rating. We're going to go up. Immigration. 2.7. Literacy is at 90%. .1 unemployment. That's very good. Advanced UUVs. Yeah, really nothing that's going to lead to that I want. I just threw them in there to have something in the queue. Cyborgs. Like I said, I've used them before, but I don't find them very good. The only thing, Ghana has declared war on Western Sahara. The only thing that I think is useful out of all of this is the exoskeleton technology, because it gives you this unit, which is a leg infantry. You can see here, it only has 17 combat time, though, and that's not good at all for leg infantry. It has 48 and 32, which is the same as a lot of the mechanized infantry. That's very good stats, but 17 is not good. It has a high stealth rating also. And you can't upgrade that. This is supportive, so we're going to throw that in there. Since we're raising prices, our DAR is falling. I don't know when the next election is. I think we started in 18. Should be in 26, I believe. Bolivia's gone. Uzbekistan is gone. I'll buy your petroleum. That's really what you have to export. I understand Norway has a lot of petroleum due to these offshore wells. Still friendly with Iceland. Let's see, Norway. Antimatter development. I'm going to throw in nanosurgery. It lowers our cost by 5% and it's supportive. Venezuela declared war on Panama. Well, here's the thing. We got to be careful here. There's that eagle, because we don't want the Panama Canal to start denying us access. Unfortunately, that may happen. Peru selling us coal. You just need money. That's not a whole lot of money right now, so I'll take that. Peru's in their war with Venezuela, but I don't think Venezuela can reach them yet. They have to take out, I think, Ecuador, because this is just such a low supply here. They might, if they can get down here, they may be able to come in this direction. All right, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for now. We'll see how many more bonds I can pay in the next episode. Ciao.